up, my beautiful gems? It's me, your girl Gemma Jade, and I am here to do your weekly oracle reading for the week of November 22nd through November 28th. It is Thanksgiving week, guys. Yay! It's my favorite holiday. Don't mind the gear, don't mind the face. I had a really long day. I'm super tired, but I cannot let you guys down. We have to do this, right? We need our weekly horoscope fix. Not really a horoscope. Our weekly oracle fix, right? Our weekly spirit fix. So, the deck that the universe chose today for this week is Le Vampire. So, the Vampire deck. What I'm going to do is put down 3 cards, label them 1, 2, and 3, and you will choose a card. You can pause it, set your intention, see which card kind of speaks to you. Then I'll tell you what the book says. I'll tell you what spirit, the universe, guides, angels, guardians, guardian angels, any other worldly attachments you may have. I don't know why I'm doing that. Shapeshifter, fae, starseed, earth angel, extraterrestrial. It goes on and on, right? Any higher elevation, higher dimensional beings. All right. Like I said, I'm tired. So let's get this party started. I'm going to give it one more shuffle, and then we're going to have 3 cards come out. Hopefully they just come out and I don't have to. Yep, there's one. Oh, got to remember not to look at them. And there's 2. And let's get one more, please. One more from the universe. Got it. If you cannot choose 1, 2, or 3, if it doesn't speak to you, if you're a procrastinator like me, at the end, I will pull another card either from this deck or another one, depending what the universe wants. Tonight, it is going to be the same deck. So, set your intention. Like I said, once you see the cards, if you want to pause, it might help you connect with the cards better, and then start whenever you're ready. So, card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. If you chose card number 1, you chose the past, a prison, bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go, and it's card number 17. So, let's see what the book has to say. The Vampires Speak. Miss Havisham is a character from Charles Dickens' most beautiful novel, Great Expectations. She is a truly vampiric creature who devours the young lives she encounters to avenge a great and devastating betrayal she experienced long ago in her treasured, nurtured past. For Miss Havisham was left at the altar, as they once said in the days of long ago, and her entire life is now a devotion, a frozen testament to that horrible, wounding moment. She has trained her one and only charge, a young woman, to devour the lives of the young men she encounters by having them fall in love with her, and then leaving them again and again, gaining revenge for the old woman in her doom. Bitterness is a most terrible thing. Even those who claim they are healed often nurse a great grudge within them. Others claim to forgive is to deny that they were ever wronged, but to refuse to forgive can create a bitter destiny like that of Miss Havisham. Each day she reminds herself of all of her hurt and then forces her own personal bitterness and pain into the hearts of the innocent and the open. She wounds them with her warning without them having done any harm. Beware those who are bitter, who have a special moment of hurt that they bring up to you over and over again. Be wary of those who speak ill of someone who has long since been out of their life, who want you to inherit their burden. It's not yours to carry, and it's their choice to keep carrying the burden that they complain of. We are reminded of people who wish to avenge family members for harm done in other generations, those who train the young and the innocent to carry a grudge and a hurt that would otherwise be free of. We know that these creatures are more vampiric than any who would drink your life force once and move on. If you are one who was young and innocent, but who has been turned through guilt to a path of vengeance, be aware. You can feel compassion for the hurt someone has suffered without becoming them, without your life being consumed by an event you never experienced. The monstrous and dreadful selfishness of such humans is tragic, not only for those they infect with their bitterness, but for themselves, for all the long lives they live, steeping in their own sour energy. Why have you received this card? We warn you now of the motives of another who insists on telling you their tragic story over and over until you have lost part of your soul to them and wish to defend them. Psychic vampires, energy vampires, energetically vampiric people. Heed our message. This is not your battle to fight, nor your story to live. You have your own path, and you will have your own tragedies. Yes, you can support one another with time, your care, and lend a hand, but they wish none of these things. They wish your full consumption by their story, and they will condemn you if you do not immerse yourself in their long past issue. Watch and see if they wish you to reenact their issues, and if so, then beware and do your best to live your story and to distance yourself from this one who will ask you to deny your own story and live out their own again and again until you forget yourself and become a shadow of who you were always intended to be. Do not make someone else's past your prison. The blessing, you now have a chance to free yourself from the sadness and misery of another and to set a wonderful example of how to live freely without bitterness and regret. Curse, your kindness and desire to help may be creating a situation where you are hearing a great deal of negativity. This is having an impact on your energy. Please take steps to remove this influence and to listen to them less. Find those who have suffered and who have moved on, for they are the great hearts, the ones who have the most to teach and who have the greatest souls. Find the ones who have not just forgiven, but who have taken their hurt and put it into constructive purpose and helped many others. This card is pretty self-explanatory, right? There's someone in your life or someone coming into your life this week, but I'm pretty sure for most of you, this person's already there. You may not interact with them on a regular basis. I'm kind of getting that most of you don't interact with them on a regular basis, but here's the thing. All they do is piss, moan, bitch, and complain, right? It doesn't have to be about the same exact thing over and over again, but it's like always something. And it probably is the same thing. Like, did I ever tell you? And it's just like, you're trying to help them. Like every day you're coming, every time they tell you this sad story, you're trying to come up with a solution for them, right? But everything you say, like, they're not taking any of your advice because they're comfortable in their position. They're comfortable in their pity. They're comfortable in their pain. And what they're doing is vampirically, they're just like sucking you dry energetically and spiritually, okay? So what the universe wants you to do, what spirit wants you to do, is get this person out of your life. Okay, it doesn't matter who they are to you. All right, when spirit and the universe says move, you have to move, because otherwise they're going to come in and clear the space for you. And it's never pretty when the universe has to do that. So this week, either get rid of whoever this is, this toxic vampiric person. I'm pretty sure all of you know who this is. Like, if you picked this card, you know who this is. If it's someone you just met, you can feel the energy coming off them that this is going to be them, or they've already started repeating the same sap story to you. You have to cut them off, no matter how badly it hurts, okay? And I know this is a really hard thing to do, like, depending on, you know, who they are to you, right? Sorry, I'm so bummy. Depending who they are to you. But the fact of the matter is, you know, you're really hurting yourself energetically, and you're probably not even noticing right away, but eventually if you don't cut this person off, you're going to become sick, you're going to become forlorn, you're going to become kind of depressed, and that's that toxic vampiric energy. We all know psychically vampiric people, and most of us in this community, if you're watching this video, will know who I'm talking about, and you may have more than one. The universe is saying focus on that one, though, that you just like a 2-minute phone call and you're drained. They text you and you see their name and you're like, like that person has got to go this week. It's not like don't try to get rid of them this week. Don't start. No, they have to go. Unless they live under your roof, which in that case, get rid of them. Take this week to tell them, like, you got to go. Don't worry about being mean. Don't be so concerned with being mean, because they're not concerned with what they're doing to you. They know what they're doing to you. Okay? They may not know their energy or psychic vampires, but they know that, like, they're causing you misery. Why? Because misery loves company. Do not be any misery's company this week or ever. Get rid of them, cut them off. If not, the universe, I just keep getting like, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. So it's going to be bad if you don't. If you chose card number 2, you got card number 32, Hunter, Aggressor, Tracker, Provider. And let's see what the book has to say about the Hunter. There is a belief that in order to have what it is we feel we need or want or desire or are told we must have, we must track it, hunt it, and sometimes kill it. For the hunter does not simply follow and make a friend of the creature it wishes to have. It must kill it in order to be satisfied. There's a part of you that feels this falsehood, that in order to become something, there must be a death of which you will be the cause. That there is competition and need, and that you can only have what you long for if someone else can no longer have it. And we have come to you to say that even we, who are the unnatural world's greatest hunters, don't have to kill. There is always a way to find what you need without taking it from someone else. There is within you now an urge to win in a competition where you feel there may be only one survivor. But there are other ways through to the goal you desire. You can find what it is you need deep within. And there is also truth in the word hunter. For you to live each day, something must die. Be it for the food on your table or the produce that has become your walls and the home you live in. Energy has given up. I got to try that again because it's not making sense. For you to live each day, something must die. Be it for the food on your table or the produce that has become your walls and the home you live in. Energy has given up one form and become another. Everything transforms. But for that which you seek now, the hunt needs to go within. The chase must be of that part of your character which, when hunted down and integrated, will give you what you lack in order to create what you need. You need to become the hunter of the hidden parts of your own self, of the courage you feel you lack, of the opportunity you believe you have not been given. For you breathe, do you not? And as you breathe, you, a part of you, is the hunter and must take action to obtain what it is you long for. No one else is going to do this for you. This task is yours alone, human. Blessing, it's natural and wise to allow the part of you that is active and strong and forceful to have expression. It is time to actively seek that which you want. See how far your strength can take you. Curse. There is always the potential that the hunter can become ruthless. You can maintain discipline by focusing on what it is you seek and refuse to be distracted by the pursuit of power for power's sake. Working with this card, it is time to establish how to obtain what it is you want. You must not ask another to go after it, and while the hunt will take place on the outside, it will also take place on the inside. You must find that part of you within that has the courage to chase what you would make yours and be honest about it. Becoming a little ruthless. I'm getting that there's a ruthless person in your life, but let me see. So you definitely have a goal in mind, a dream that you've been wanting to attain for a very long time. And I think you finally recently have started to take measures to try and obtain this dream, right? This goal. But the problem is, like, it's taking you a really long time and you're starting to get these like ruthless thoughts. Like, if I just, I don't think any of you would do this, but just say, like, if I were to steal so-and-so's work, I can get that promotion. Or if I were to spread rumors about so-and-so, I can get that job. Or those kinds of negative vibrational thoughts. Okay, thoughts that we have, but we need to let go of. Like, we never should act upon them or entertain them for any length of time. The universe is saying this week, you might start feeling like you're going to start entertaining those thoughts. You want something, you want this so bad. You're willing to do anything for it. And the universe is saying, if that's the case, if you're willing to do anything for it, work for it. Work hard for it. And I'm also getting that the change has to come from within. Whatever you're lacking that you think that you need more than anything right now that you're trying to attain, that you would go to any length to achieve and obtain, it's something inside you that needs to change before the universe is going to allow you to have this blessing and this abundance. So the universe is saying, not this week. Like, you're probably not going to make any strides towards this week unless you start looking on the inside. Like, what's lacking inside of you? You're starting to become someone that you don't even know anymore, or you're about to start. If you're pursuing a goal, okay, a dream, if you're thinking of going after something that you want, please be sure you do that with your integrity intact. Don't get taken off course by someone else. I keep getting easy way out. I feel like there's someone going to be coming in this week or who has just come in who's going to make you an offer to give you this goal or to give you advice on how to get it. But it's going to be like completely selfish advice that's going to make you end up hurting someone else. And you may actually be entertaining this because you're so tired of doing the right thing, going about it the right way, and not achieving it. What the universe is saying is, look deep inside yourself. Do you really want to become that person? Because I'm telling you right now, if you do something like that, if you purposely sabotage or go after someone else to achieve your goals, this goal, it's going to be taken away from you in a really embarrassing and humiliating way, something that you may not ever get over and you may not ever be able to recover from if this is a professional, well, even if it's a personal goal as well, right? The universe is saying, instead, look within and also look for someone who has what you want already this week and reach out to them and ask them for help. Say you want to start a YouTube channel, Maybe you reach out to me or Steve Stockton or somebody that you respect that has a YouTube channel, right? And get advice and information from them. If you want to start a YouTube channel, you don't just get advice from any person on the street, because that person may not know. So you go to someone who, that's what I mean. Any random person on the street is not going to give you good advice if they don't know what they're talking about. Okay. And someone specifically, I just got this, is actually trying to derail you and waiting for you to get to this point so they can strike. Okay. And try to make you look bad to the people that you need to look good to. That's a really important card, okay? So I hope I got that message across. If you chose card number 3, you got call for help, reach out, need for backup, admit your needs, card number 12. Let's see what the book has to say about call for help. Often you humans have an unerring ability to sense when we are around, when there is danger, when there is something not quite right, something amiss. And yet over and over you smother this feeling, this intuitive gift you all have. It may have been educated out of you. It may have been taken or suppressed. You may have been taught to feel ashamed of it. It may also have been so indulged and overstimulated that it is now a lazy muscle, a nonsense sense. But at this time, you're able to discern when there is a shift in the atmosphere, when something is about or around you. It is presentience and it is clear. And when this card comes to you, we say your senses are correct, they are natural, and they are good. It's time to share this feeling with a trusted friend or person in authority who can help. It's time to remove yourself from an atmosphere of danger and to understand that you are not weak for seeking help, and that further confirmation is not required. All you need to do is ask for assistance and it will come. No more looking over your shoulder, no more doubting your very real, very worthwhile sixth sense. Trust it and take steps to make yourself safe and comfortable. Remove untrustworthy people. Be cautious in your dealings. Lift your shields and stand with an ally and friend. Do not allow your innocence to create a dangerous moment for you, for someone is waiting for you to drop your guard. Do not let it be now. Dare to take your own premonition seriously. Blessing. It's wonderful to have foreknowledge of when you need to work with protection and shielding. This will help you immensely. Curse. Feeling hurt and attacked and weakened like a victim. Working with this card, protect yourself by clearing your space and working with a shielding technique that works for you. Simply visualize yourself completely surrounded by a sphere-shaped field of soft white energy. Within this, you are safe and protected. Nothing harmful can reach you through this. Affirm that you are safe and well and take steps to strengthen your body, mind, and spirit. Dare to try something unusual and innovative. It just might work. Okay. You're under psychic attack by vampiric people, by people that want to see you fail. This is basically a culmination of the other two cards. You are being spiritually attacked. This could also be physical abuse, physical violence. If that's the case, please get help immediately. Don't be ashamed. It's happened to me. I'm not ashamed to say it. Please don't be ashamed. And if you need help, reach out to me and I'll do my best to help you. That's going to be for some of you. Okay. There's someone waiting for you to drop your guard. I'm getting psychic guard, but see, because these are general readings, it could be a few different things. So for some of you, it's going to be your psychic guard. And I'm going to put the card down because it's easier for me to explain, like, and talk without having to hold it like this. So for some of you, it's going to be your psychic guard. If you chose card number 3, you're being spiritually attacked. Negative entities, negative energies. Okay. And you're really going to have to start building up your walls. If you already know the spear of white light, the mirror borders and boundaries that I put up, I mean, these things, guys, they're serious and they're real. For others of you that are not experiencing physical violence, you could also be under psychic attack. But I feel like it's like you've been that way for so long that this week you're so weakened that someone physically is going to come in and just completely drain you and come after you. They're going to attack your integrity. They're going to attack your I want to say pride, but it's not pride. They're going to attack your integrity, your professionalism. Okay. They're going to come after your whole character. That's the word I was looking for. And you need to be ready and prepared for this. Who do you know in your life that's vampiric? Who do you know in your life that you just have that inkling about, like you just know at some point this person's going to turn on you? If you chose card number 3, this week is the week to get rid of this person. This week is the week that no matter what you're dealing with, you really need to do the sphere of white light. Perhaps take one of the protection baths that I talk about with the sea salt. You take a shower as you normally would, wash your hair, throw a handful of sea salt in the bath, as hot as you can make it, just the water and the salt. Get in, and when you get out, air dry your body. Don't stay in for more than 25 minutes. Don't stay in for less than 15. This layer of salt is just like salting your property, salting your house. It does help give that extra layer, so to speak, of protection. I really want you guys to guard up this week, both from physical, psychic, spiritual, all kinds of attacks. Be on guard and be on the lookout. Something or someone is coming after you this week. Don't let it zap your energy. Don't let it take your integrity. Don't let it, I just got make you look bad, like shouted in my face. Some of you are going to be dealing with someone that's going to go out of their way to make you look bad. A lot of us are meeting with family members for Thanksgiving. There's always that one family member, right? Be on the lookout for them. Steer clear of them. You don't have to engage with them. If you absolutely must, make the conversation minimal. Do not give them any way to twist your words around. And I'm actually getting, for a lot of you, that's what this is. It's that one family member at Thanksgiving. And I thought about Thanksgiving, if you chose card number 1 too, it's that one family member that's just draining and vampiric. And you know what? Instead of avoiding them like card number 3 should do, you need to stand up for yourself with them. Okay? Card number 2, at that Thanksgiving dinner with that one family member, you need to make sure that you stand your ground, you stand strong, okay? You keep your boundaries up. Now, if you couldn't choose a card, if card number 1, card number 2, card number 3 did not appeal to you, I've got a card number 4 here. Let's just see. Gotta let the universe give it to me. I don't just pick them. I am not the card picker. There we go. If you did not pick card number 1, 2, or 3 because they did not resonate with you or for whatever reason, card number 4 is actually, card number 4 is card number 42. Nobility, honor, high standards, idealistic. Okay, and let's see what the book has to say about that. Sorry guys, there we go. Nobility. There is something within you that we, the vampires, can recognize at this moment. We want you now to focus on it, recognize it, and acknowledge it. You have nobility. People, humans that is, are often so confused by this world, feeling one must be from an old and aristocratic family to have any noble blood within them. But some of the most corrupt, indecent, and coarse humans and vampires have had aristocratic origins. You have shown nobility of spirit and action, and you have behaved in a manner which has drawn our attention. We wish to encourage you to behave in these noble ways more often. Nobility is a sense of innate virtue or being able to do what is best and right within circumstances that would have been easier had we simply fallen into step with the prevailing thinking. You've helped the helpless. You have protected one who was weaker. You have spoken for the voiceless. You have been virtuous with no thought of reward. But this is the reward you do not ask for but deserve. For you are as a knight or lady in the most chivalrous of tales, and you have lived with grace and are becoming a more refined being with every day. Vampires, when we have learned to live beyond the instincts of our new nature, Vampires, when we have learned to live beyond the instincts our new nature gives us, can be noble creatures too, and we must fiercely fight to become so. And so we, who have lived according to a code of nobility, wish to honor you now and say you've done well. Accept the acknowledgement and know that the good deeds you have done so selflessly will ripple out into the world and make changes you may never see, but your soul will know you made all the difference to one who was helpless and to whom you gave your aid. We honor you, noble sir or noble lady. Blessing, this is a wonderful opportunity to do the very best you can, which in turn will shift your vibration and attract wonderful new opportunities with honorable people to you. Curse, if you deny the nobility within you, it will become easy to go for the lowest option again and again, and this will sully your soul. With this card's presence, you are asked to tune into that part of yourself that some of you call the higher self. You are being asked to do the right thing and do the best thing, even if it's not the most advantageous thing or the easiest thing. You're also being asked for a time to be of service and assistance for others and to give. Again, Thanksgiving coming up, okay? Be better than that. You know, be better than whatever comes at you. Any attacks, any, hurtful words. I feel like there are going to be people, again, just like one of the other cards I just said, attacking your character. All right. And you're going to have to stand up for yourself. This is actually a pretty good card. It's not really that serious. I feel like the universe is just giving you like a high five. Like you've been doing so well. But please make sure, especially this week, to take time out for yourself. Don't just keep giving of yourself, because then you're draining your own energy. okay? Try to do some meditation, some yoga, some things that are going to help you get into a higher vibrational mode. Maybe do some volunteer work. It is Thanksgiving week, right? When you go to that Thanksgiving dinner, if you go, I know not everybody goes to Thanksgiving dinner with family. I'm one of those people who don't. So don't think I'm like, you know, take it how it resonates. It's general. Stay true to yourself. Somebody may approach you this week or may have just approached you with an offer that seems too good to be true. That's going to make you have to sacrifice your integrity. And the universe is saying, don't do that, because you're just about to be rewarded for how noble you are for not sacrificing your integrity. Okay, so if you decide to, you know, take that turn and act without thinking of your integrity, your nobility, without keeping that in mind, you're going to lose everything. Like, the universe is very serious about this. If you have card number 4, if you couldn't choose and this ended up being your card, the universe is saying, don't you dare, because they will, I literally got, don't you dare, because I will snatch everything from you that you've worked for. That's coming from spirit and the universe, not me. I'm just the messenger. All right. That was actually a pretty good card. Just keep your integrity. Say no when things don't feel right energetically, when a person feels off, when an offer that they're giving you seems too good to be true, when the offer they're giving you just feels, you know, not right. Take a step back and politely say no. If they get mad at you, F them. Let them be mad. Okay. You need to get through this week with your integrity intact. If you would like a personal oracle reading, it usually ends up being like 7, 8 cards, sometimes 9 or 10. I do them for free with a gift donation. The donation isn't mandatory, but I mean, I do take a lot of time. So if you're able to donate, that's fine. If you can't donate though, I still give you the same reading I would give you if you did donate. So there was been some question about that. They are free, but I do put my PayPal link and sometimes my Amazon wish list link in the description box. All right. Again, not mandatory. So some people were questioning me about that and I guess confused. I don't know if they were just trying to be mean or purposefully obtuse, or if they actually didn't understand. So if you would like a personal reading with me, free with gift donation optional, that's the word, please email me at GemmaJadeParanormal@gmail.com. The email will be in the description box. Guys, have a really great week. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, have a really great Thanksgiving. Again, I tried to talk not just about Thanksgiving with these readings, if you notice, because I know that that's an American holiday and not everybody celebrates it. So I hope you enjoyed these readings. Enjoy your time with your family if you do celebrate, and enjoy your time with your family otherwise. Death is random and certain. Death is certain and random. So stop being mad at people for no reason. Stop taking everything to heart. Forgive where and when you can. And forget when and where you can. Offer forgiveness. Make amends wherever you can. I was trying to say make amends, not forget. So I'm not editing that out. I'm so tired, guys. All right. I love you guys. Be kind to each other. It doesn't cost anything. Be kind to yourself. I will see you Wednesday night right here at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time until 10:45 p.m. Eastern Time, where I do what I just did with one card, but I give you a personal 1-card oracle reading for free. All you have to do is show up in the stream. A lot easier for me if you show up earlier rather than later, but I usually don't turn anyone away if it's possible for me not to. All right. Have your best day. Have your best night, guys, and I will see you next time.